that brand new part that we're talking about is this thing right here. It's a stealth torque driver. Well, we're back, and if you didn't watch the previous video that we released, it was one of our vlog videos where I was riding a 2026, well this is a 25, Panigale V4 Mugello. But I'm back to Miami and back to the regularly scheduled program, and today we have our Hypermotard V2 SP on our bench. It's our first mods video. And if you don't know, I'm Manny from Motomillion. We sell motorcycle parts. All the products that you see on today's video will be in the link in the description below. First mods, well, unfortunately no fender eliminator. Evotech ones are on extended back order. They just released it, but also we want to see what New Rage Cycles NRC releases it for it. But don't worry, we got plenty of parts, and there's one brand new part that I'm excited to see. I haven't even opened the box yet. I just wanted to make sure that you guys see my first reactions on this video. It's actually a controversial part. We always get some comments on these parts when we install them on our sport bikes. Now let's see what you guys say when we install it on this, but it's been revised for you guys who always comment on it. Let's see what we have. So we have our Evotech Radiator Guard. We have some beautiful axle sliders for the front and rear. It's a Hypermotard, we gotta run these, right? So this is the look. These are actually Rizoma by Ducati, and we carry these parts on our website as well. They're beautiful, they're red and black. And also our TWM fuel cap. And I'll tell you something about the charcoal canister when we're installing this fuel cap. But that brand new part that we're talking about is this thing right here. It says Stealth here, but it's missing a word. This is the new Stealth Max mirrors. We have plenty of them in stock. This is one for the naked bike. So when you're purchasing it for a naked bike, you got to get your adapter that fits your naked bike. If you guys need help with this, let us know. If our drop down on the website is not pulling out the products for you, one of the Motomillion team members will be happy to help you out if you email them or call us. I think that's enough talking, more working. I'm going to start with the radiator guards. I think that's the most complicated piece for today, if it's complicated at all. And then we'll move on to the fun stuff. And I may just do the Rizoma ones just at the end so that you guys can see what those mirrors look like. But I want you to stay around for this video so that the algorithm helps other people see it. Well, we're about to start, and I was complaining this bike's seat does not come off without tools, but it comes with this Torx driver. It's actually hidden right here because we got to take the side panel off to put our radiator guards on. And now I know I could actually hide the registration under the seat, but imagine getting pulled over and telling the officer, wait a minute, I got to take my tool out to take my seat out to get you my registration. That already means you're going to get a ticket probably. All right, the radiator guards are on and it looks actually very good. So there's two radiator guards that we offer. The Ducati Performance one, if you want that OEM Plus look, and also the Evotech ones. I decided on the Evotech ones, even though I think I like the Ducati Performance ones a little more because this side is cleaner. It's just a radiator guard. The Evotech ones cover the sides. Again, it's a preference. You guys might like this. A lot of you guys actually like this. But the Evotech one installs a lot easier. It's a lot less complicated. Not that it's hard to install the Ducati Performance one, but you have two less steps and two less pieces on the top that you got to screw together. That's why we installed this one. And now let's take a look at our axle sliders. These should be fairly simple. And let's open this up and see what comes inside this packaging. as I was putting this together, this doesn't fit. This is for the Panigale V2. It was ordered for a Hypermotard V2. The part number is different. It's slightly different on the side where the nut is, and the axle actually is, the hollow opening of the axle is a little larger, so it's going to need different diameter of this inside piece. Not a problem. We may put this on our Panigale V2, but we have the Hypermotard V2 on the bench. Next time, on the next video, we'll install the axle slider as well for the front, but let's get to the back one. We verified it this time that this is the correct one, and I hope we verified it correctly. And I think the hardest part of this thing is taking it out of this packaging. This packaging that they shrink wrap or vacuum seal it is very annoying. That looks good. Except we're missing the front ones, but that's coming next episode. I also want to mention something very cool for you guys. We're bringing back a legend with this Hypermotard series, and I'm talking about a legend in the Ducati world. I can't give out any more secrets, and it's something to do with the exhaust system of this motorcycle. You have to stay tuned. I'm extremely excited that we got the chance to do this, and look out for the next Hypermotard V2 SP episodes where we're going to install a very special exhaust once it's done, and then you guys will know which legend is back in the Ducati world. But now that we have this on, we're going to lower the bike, put our TWM fuel cap, and finally we'll get to see those new Rizoma Stealth Max mirrors on this Hypermotard V2 SP. Before you get all happy that your TWM fuel cap's now installed, make sure put these in place, guys, because these things go into place behind this top piece that we already put on, just like this. These pieces go under so that you want to tighten all these bolts that is not going to be accessible once you put that top tank piece back on. All right, our TWM fuel cap is on. I didn't know it was that involving to install it on here. You gotta remove all this plastics from here. It's not hard, but when it's your first time, you don't wanna break the tabs and break your fairings. It's fairly simple. We're probably gonna have a how-to video to show you each step on how to do it. But now, your quarter turn, open, you fill up, and then you're back on your way of having fun. Now, it's part of the video that we're going to unbox those Rizoma Stealth Max mirrors, so you and I can decide if it's a better and improved design. Let's take a look, guys. I'm excited. I really haven't opened these up yet. These are for the naked bikes. There is also the ones for the Panigale V4s, V2s, the S1000RRs, and the R1 and R1M also have these mirrors now, so that if you want a bigger viewing of your mirrors, a bigger surface area, these are the ones to have. Ooh, look at these. So it looks like we opted for the silver ones and black. And this is basically the blade shape that we are used to. And then these go up, these become mirrors. In terms of the bikes that are naked, I was not the biggest fan of the aero mirrors, but this piece like this, I think this looks fantastic just as a mirror. This is such a nice design. And on bikes like this that have the hand guards, you usually can't run mirrors that are bar ends, which I really like. But in this case, wow, look at the solution. And what do you guys think of the silver? I decided on the silver on this one. I didn't want the black to get lost, but let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget, you're going to need your application-specific mounting kits for the naked bikes on the Panigale V4s and all the sport bikes where the mirror is mounted directly on your fairings or into an attachment point. You don't need this. But let's undo this, remove these stock mirrors, and then we'll put our Rizoma mirrors on, and then you can be the final judge if you say that yay or nay, but so far it's yay for me. Well, it's the best time to take a look at it and make your own judgment, because this right side is our new Rizoma Stealth Max mirror. And take a look at this. This is the stock mirror, and since the turn signals are on your hand guards, there's no wiring to mess around with. And also, I think the gray color was the right choice because we have the silver gray right here, but also we have the silver gray on our SP livery that this Hypermotard has. Again, if you want an all black look, there is an all black one as well. Now, I think this was the right choice. Waiting for your comments. Let me swap this one out too, and then we'll call this episode finished. So the right side is reverse thread, guys. It's not some magic you're seeing. I'm actually lefty tightening it and righty loosening this. How awesome do those mirrors look, guys? I think we made the right choice. They look beautiful. This is downforce mode, and this is regular mirror mode. I don't think I'll ever put them in the downforce mode. You don't need downforce for this bike, even though it just wants to do wheelies, but it looks beautiful as mirrors. I'll take it out for a ride sooner or later and report back, especially when our special exhaust system arrives for this bike. But what else did we do this episode? We did our Evotech Radiator Guard, front axle slider. We have to take a rain check on, but the rear one is on, and you can get an idea how the front one will look. It's just gonna be slimmer, and it cleans up the look of the bike quite a bit. And today's surprise was our TWM fuel cap, because we have to get acquainted with our Hypermotard V2 SP, because we have to take all of these beautiful panels off. It's not hard, but when you're doing something for the first time, you want to take your time and kind of learn where the clips are, where you're supposed to pull stuff. Now it's going to be extremely easy to fill up our fuel when we're at the gas station. Just like all the other fuel caps, quarter turn, it comes off. Don't forget it at the gas station. And then this thing just goes back on, and quarter turn, it locks into place. So for you guys, and for me as well, that are waiting on the Kawasaki ZX-10R videos, we're gonna start. We're done with those miles that we have to put on. Well, we're not done with it. I don't think we're gonna go the full length of the 600 miles, we'll still get the bike to service. I'm itching to install that exhaust and put our tune on it. So we're gonna start with the series. I know a lot of you guys have been asking in the comments, and I really appreciate everyone who has been very, very vocal about the ZX-10R, because we were very happy with our purchase for it. So that's coming up, but that's pretty much it for this episode, guys. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Until next time, guys, have a good one.